Need our audience.
And welcome to
The High As Fuck Podcast with your boy Joe Cool
and Matt Jackson, and we are here, and we are weird, and we are coming out of the spooky season now. Spooky season is over.
Moving into November. Turkey
into
season. Turkey season.
Turkey season. We like.
People said it's Christmas
season.
sometimes, and you can start putting up Christmas decorations and listening to Christmas music right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't skip my fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No. We're having November Thanksgiving, and then in December you can start Christmas.
Yeah. But you gotta start Christmas early.
No.
I like it.
No.
Be like middle of November, you have the tree up early,
No. Thanksgiving first.
I can skip over that.
No.
I'll need it. I don't need the Thanksgiving.
Today's show really had no structure. Like, we didn't have a plan for it. We just kind of did some stuff.
We got Uncle Howdy.
Oh, we didn't even talk. Like, I haven't even watched it.
Yeah, no, we do have Uncle Howdy though. I can't stop talking about it.
So I don't know how we're gonna talk about that because I don't know anything about it. Interesting.
Yeah, they're saying it's either like Bo Dallas or.
Apparently, we got Uncle Howdy.
There's a lot of stuff on this table.
We watched something about Swerve and his glory.
Yeah, Swerve kidnapping Billy Gunn.
Attacking Billy Gunn.
Breaking his fingers or something.
And then we're going to talk about Danhausen a little bit because it's the first time I've ever broken into any of the Danhausen stuff. Matt has been asking me for months, maybe even a year.
Yeah, a year.
To watch some Danhausen stuff. So I was like, Matt, turn on some Danhausen. We'll talk about him.
You can only watch a little bit of a video, but
yeah.
That's all you really need to get a gist of what he is.
Then we did a fantasy booking match with Sting and The Undertaker. Boneyard Undertaker.
Yeah.
And
with the
AEW Sting on the wrestling game. We did a fantasy booking on that. And we had them fight in a TLC match.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was a very interesting match. And then we got to the main topic of our first November podcast is November to Remember.
Yes, if you can remember the damn pay-per-view now.
If you can remember ECW.
I'm always saying different. November to Dismember.
November to Remember 3, 1995. We got that as a topic. And then possibly our predictions about Crown Jewel.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, we can do that.
So
I mean,
yeah. We finally came up with a structure to this after we just did what we did today. We just kind of did some things. So that's what we got on the docket. That's what we got to discuss.
Yeah, definitely. So November to Remember and Crown Jewel.
So the video with Billy Gunn and Swerve and his glory. It kind of made me reminiscent of old school WWE, WCW with like Brian Pillman and Austin, the NWO and WCW bringing like stealing people and kidnapping people and beating them up and all that. So
a lot of kidnappings over the years.
Undertaker kidnapping Stephanie.
Yeah.
Triple H kidnapping Stephanie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So all that stuff happened.
Yeah. So that was very reminiscent of this same kidnapping scenario and him hurting Billy Gunn, and I was interested in it with the storyline kind of resembling when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely that. Strickland's just going too much, and he's a heel, and Keith Lee's not. So
yeah, I was thinking
also a factor.
The whole time I was watching that. After I asked Matt Jackson if that was Keith Lee, I was like, "Poor Keith, man. He's in this just stuck, and his tag team partner's an asshole. Like that sucks."
Yeah, yeah, it is sad. But I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it. If Keith Lee could just make it work, it'll work. if he can figure out a way to make it work, I think it would benefit.
As always on the Highest Fuck podcast, we're smoking on a smorgasbord of homegrown shit that we got from our friend.
Yeah. Dope shit.
This is really good stuff.
Oh, yeah. And we we had a party. We went to Halloween party deal. That was dope. I was Batman.
Yeah. And at first, I didn't have a costume. I was just your average Joe.
Somebody else was dressed like that. But that was nice. We had Princess Peach. We had a cow. We had
And then they put a halo of like wreath stuff on me, and then gave me eyeliner.
Yeah.
Which everybody told me I was sexy in eyeliner, so there's that.
And then you had the 3 little dots in the face too. They duded you up a little bit. But you could have just been Bruce Wayne as well. To my Batman. Yeah, but whatever.
Whatever. They say I look like fucking Michael Keaton. I guess I could always be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
And then we got, like I said, secondarily, that segment with Swerve and Billy Gunn was interesting, I thought. Then we were talking about Danhausen. In the video we watched, he was doing an unboxing, and Matt just told me that's what he always does. And I'm like, how do you find this interesting?
I just like it. I like his voice and his character and little things like that about him.
I didn't really find the appeal. It was interesting, I guess, just showing a wrestler's life behind the scenes or whatever, but like, to me whatever.
That's how you got it.
But he did do some unboxing of some really interesting things.
Yeah.
The D&D collectibles was good. The Green Goblin figure. Overlook Hotel rug. I thought that was cool from The Shining.
Yeah. So dope. I didn't get my whole room done like that.
Rare Spider-Man and Deadpool comics. All that stuff. That was pretty cool.
So yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, he unboxed like the McDonald thing. He got.
I don't remember the Ronald
McDonald
figure.
Something big, clown. Well, you know, it looked tough. It looked cool. But yes.
And then we moved on to the fantasy booking, where we had the Icon AEW Sting versus Boneyard Undertaker.
Yo. In a TLC.
In a TLC match for the big gold, for the World Heavyweight Championship, WCW style.
Yo. It went down.
And that was a really interesting match.
Oh, excuse me.
Actually, between the two computers.
7 matches confirmed for the Crown Jewel.
Oh.
Yeah. 7 matches.
Undertaker was going for the title, and Sting brought him down from the ladder a few times. A reverse body slam, electric chair off of the title. Like, Sting pushed over the ladder when Undertaker was trying to grab the title, and so he was hanging from it. Sting went up under him in an electric chair style and then dropped him off.
Oh, damn. On the ladder?
No. Just on the mat, but...
I must not have seen that.
They did that twice. Undertaker powerbombed him over the outside. It was like 2 tombstone pile drivers. Sting wins the World Heavyweight Championship. The big gold.
Good shit
WCW title.
He looked good with that belt, sir.
Of course he did. He owns that belt. That belt was him.
Yeah, it wasn't Ric Flair's.
It was the WCW Championship. Sting.
Yeah. Just amazing little game thing that we did, sir.
And that's how I would have booked it. I mean, he should have had the big gold over Taker. Taker was a WWF guy and a WWE guy, and so he can get the WWE and WWF title, but Taker should never have the World Heavyweight Championship, specifically the WCW Heavyweight Championship. He never would have had it, so it doesn't make sense for him to have it.
Well, that's true. So what else did we do? All that happened with Sting. What else we did? What else you got written down?
We had the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then we talked about the prediction video.
Who?
We have the pay-per-view that we watched, and then we have talk about the prediction.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the November to remember
1995
pay-per-view that we had watched. We figured it's November, and we're gonna start November off with 95, and then whatever. The end of the show, we'll just do the predictions, and I'll cut that off and make that separate. But so it'd be kind of like a 2-1-1. But anyway, so I don't know what was the first match started off.
Well, usually we talk about the intro, and the intro for this was not much, but we had Joey Styles. He started it out. It was decent.
Lame.
I mean, Joey Styles is great.
He's good. I don't think the entrance is not strong. It was a pay-per-view, it just wasn't strong.
I mean,
it was nothing.
Joey Styles is great. That's all I say.
Yeah, he's great, but.
And then we had the first match. And at the first match, we had Bubba Ray came in as the special guest ring announcer.
Oh, yeah, he was looking spiffy.
Fancy and spiffy. And he beat up
More that man was crazy.
somebody and then beat up somebody else. And he wasn't even in the match. He was just a special guest ring announcer. Yeah. But he pinned the guy, and they counted 1, 2, 3, and he won the match. And he wasn't even in the match.
Yeah, that, and he was trying to say that he didn't stutter no more, and blah, 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 and then he ended up stuttering.
Yeah.
On something he was saying.
That was just dumb.
And then he's just getting beat up by the other Dudleys, which this pay-per-view has Sitting Dudley, or whatever it's called. Sitting Bull Dudley, or
something
Big
like
Dick Dudley, it's Sign Guy Dudley, and it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was pretty silly.
But Ray, I mean, he destroyed some shit.
He beat up some people, and he powerbombed some people.
He gets beat up on the way out of the ring
by his brothers. Yeah, because he made a fool out of the Dudleys.
The loser Dudleys. And see, this is before Devon. So this is 1995. Like, Devon, when does he come in? 96, 97? And then by the time he comes in, they're off WWE. That's crazy, you know? Their career was just like crazy because Bo Ray was by himself. He didn't have Devon then.
Then we had Paulie Dangerously come out to the ring.
Yeah, he's slender too.
Yeah.
I almost was like forget that he was that small.
He wasn't fat. He was looking about a normal sized man.
Yeah, he was real skinny. Yeah.
And then we had Sabu come out to the ring, and Paul was like, "Yeah, he has come back, Sabu." And then the crowd started chanting, "Sabu, Sabu, Sabu, Sabu."
We're losing their freaking marbles.
ECW chanting "Thank you," and ECW showing their appreciation for what Paul does.
Yeah. And Paul Heyman getting credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Like always told. Well, nowadays he's, the walrus, but, it's Paulrus. It's Paulrus. But, he's a great talent. He's a great manager, probably one of the best managers out there in the world. Other than Jim Cornette, just really good managers, So, anything else? Like, what else was on the, what else was about that first one?
I don't even know. It was just the Dudleys, and it just became
Oh, yeah, that was the
stupid.
segment. Yeah. Anyway, what was the first match after that segment? I can't even remember. We just got done with pay-per-view, but I don't remember. Matches.
And then we had Jason.
Oh, some guy named Jason. Yeah, I was just like, what?
And Conan?
Conan. Yeah, he came out there with his mask and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
He was like old school Conan.
And Conan won because Taz.
That's why he played Max
the referee, and he said he was
played
gonna.
Max Moon.
He said he was gonna do what he wanted to do. Taz was gonna do what he wanted to do.
Yeah, Taz.
And
He was
so
the referee for that.
he let Conan win the match.
Oh yeah. Conan looks cool during this time period. I really like the way he looks during this time period. Pretty good shit.
Then we came in with Steven Richards' Big Stevie Cool Style.
Oh yeah, like right before the BWO, because we can see that they come in like right at 96. Yeah. So
it was right as the BWO was getting started.
Right there.
Like the Outsiders. They were making fun of the Outsiders. So you had Stevie Cool and the Blue Meanie playing the bad guy.
Yeah.
And so then they got together, of course.
Yeah.
And formed the BWO.
Stevie Richards playing Kevin Nash is just hilarious. And you have Nova that plays Hogan.
Yeah.
Later on in later on in their career. The BWO, I liked them. I thought they were entertaining. I really just liked them because of Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie, really, because those are my dudes.
So then we had Big Stevie. Big Stevie Cool, Steven Richards versus, I can't remember who even was fighting.
I thought it was a nobody.
Yeah, that's what I put. I put Big Stevie wins to a jobber. He beat the jobber. I don't even know who that guy was.
Yeah, they did that to you back in the day, man. It's just like pro smack out there. They still do it. But, yeah.
And then we had the sexiest man on earth, Jason.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's so true.
Saturn and Cronus.
Saturn and Cronus.
The Eliminators.
The Eliminators. They're the best.
Versus the Pitbulls 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Right
with
before
Francine.
he died. Right before one of them died. I think they both did. Or one. I know one of them.
With Francine. And Francine was dressed in some sexy ass shit.
Yeah, she was beautiful. Yeah. Glorious. Yeah. She was number 1.
And that was the only really interesting thing to me about that match.
Match is good, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it was alright. Nice moonsault. I said off the boost by the Eliminators.
I mean, that's just a match that you're definitely.
I think Saturn put his boot up into his teammate's hand.
Yeah.
And then he pushed off, so they flipped him. He did a moonsault from in the ring to out of the ring onto the other team.
This is just a match that you're trying to book on a pay-per-view. I mean, you're just trying to book these two teams. If you have these two teams and you're on your roster, you're gonna want to book this for any type of pay-per-view. Doesn't matter what the name of it is.
I did make a note that it was too hectic for me. Like, I couldn't really pay attention to what was going on. There was too much.
But still, these are just two big
just
teams.
Chaos.
For ECW, Eliminators are like, the Steiner Brothers or something.
Right.
And then the other team is like some other, big team. So, yeah. So. Excuse me. Like the Pitbulls, they would be like, I don't even know. The Road Warriors, I don't know.
Right.
Like something like, I don't know. I don't even want to compare them.
I don't even know who won that match. I can't even remember.
I can't either. I think it was the Eliminators. Because they barely lost. So, I would say they won, but I don't know. Who knows?
I can't even remember who won. Yeah. And then we had Psicosis. And Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yeah, this one was being junior.
And
real skinny fella.
I remember Psicosis and Rey Mysterio from WCW.
Yeah.
My experience with them.
Yeah, WCW, ECW, WWE, like they've been all over the freaking globe together, wrestling each other one-on-one because there's been multiple matches. Like Halloween Havoc one year, they faced each other. I believe it was at Halloween Havoc, and just countless times they fought each other, and they got better and better and better. This match is 95, and this is 95, and I don't know. It could have been better. Is all I'm saying. And I just think Psychosis just had like a limited arsenal.
That's exactly what I said. His matches. If he could have expanded his repertoire, his matches with Ray could have been great.
Yeah.
Like
the other ones were.
He had the moonsault. He had a drop kick. He had
the WCW match that I'm talking about. Like that was an epic match. Yeah. 5-star talked about.
Press slam into the turnbuckle. Like he had 4.
I think it's the one where he dressed in the whole purple outfit that Rey Mysterio did. The whole purple outfit that's all,
Ray, of course, as innovative as ever, but Psychosis didn't really seem like he had much.
Mm. He was like an oversized luchador.
Yeah.
I guess. Because, he's just throwing drop kicks, and he might as well have just been doing clotheslines, too.
Yeah.
And he should have just wrestled like Ultimate Guerrero. That big dude. He's big. I don't know.
It was a decent match.
I don't know what was wrong with
But Psychosis was playing a power game.
Yeah.
More than anything.
He is totally bigger than Rey Mysterio, though. He is huge. So... I don't know. I just don't think that match was really strong for him. Rey Mysterio, yeah, strong for him, but Psychosis kept going for that big ultimate Bronco Buster, whatever he calls it, the Croncho Rancho or whatever, and he kept missing it, and he kept just fucking hitting the ropes every time. Wow.
Ray won that match, and of course, that was good, and he should have won.
Yeah, I'm glad that.
The Ray and the 911 interaction was interesting.
Yeah, 911, he comes in and just shakes hands with people most of the time.
Then we had Scorpio, because at the time he was just called Scorpio.
Too cold, Scorpio.
No. He was just Scorpio.
Was it really? That doesn't sound right.
And then we had Sandman.
Sandman, he wrestled twice, didn't he?
They were the tag team champions, and Scorpio's the TV title holder.
Oh,
versus Public Enemy. Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge. The winner of this match
I don't like them too.
Would win the tag team championship, and whoever got the pinfall, whoever scored the pinfall, would go on to face Mikey Whipwreck in the World Championship match.
Oh, yeah. The World
Title. And I think that person would also become the television champion. They would get that one from Scorpio.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a lot on the line in this match.
Yeah. I think that's the nice gold of the night.
Yep. And again, a chance later in the night to fight Mikey Whipwreck for the world title. So that was interesting. Sandman and Scorpio won, so they kept the World Tag Team Championships. He kept the television championship. And then Sandman pinned the other team, so he was going on to fight Whipwreck.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And then we'll go on to that more later when we get to that match. We'll tell about what actually happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Sandman and Scorpio won, so Sandman's supposed to face Mikey Whipwreck later tonight for the World Championship.
Yeah.
ECW World Championship.
I know, I just saw this shit, and I was like, was it a ladder match? No. Because I know they had a ladder match at some time, and I was just like, there was no ladder in this match.
There was no ladder.
Okay, good. Man, I totally thought it was that match for a minute.
That was a really good match. It was interesting. I don't have a whole lot of spots on that. I can't remember a lot from it. Really?
Yeah, me either. I don't. It's crazy. We just watched this match.
I just remember that Sandman and Scorpio Won. That's it. That's all I remember. I don't really remember anything about it.
Well, there's some outside
And I wrote
stuff.
very little notes.
Yeah, it was like some outside stuff too, right?
Yeah. They beat each other up.
They were beating each other up, hardcore stuff.
Around the arena.
Yeah.
That was what it was. It was a hardcore match, and I don't remember any big spots from it.
No, nothing too extravagant.
No.
And it's kind of crazy because it's ECW 1995, and it was a 2 hour and 36 minute long episode.
Right.
So, or not episode.
Then we had not trained wrestlers.
I mean, actually, big names on this whole card.
Then we had big names. Here, next match. Not trained wrestlers. At all.
Yeah, it was Todd Gordon.
We had Bill Alfonso and Todd Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, but...
Special referee, Beulah McGillicuddy.
Beulah McGillicuddy, that's somebody's wife.
Beulah.
Chris Won? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. But,
Beulah McGillicuddy.
Yeah. I'm just playing. We love you, McGillicuddy.
She was beautiful.
Bueller.
Taz said he was going to make his will, and he did.
That's Will of the Testament?
Yep. He said he was gonna make what he wanted to happen. And he came in that match and beat somebody up.
Beat him up.
I can't even remember what happened.
Dropping bows on a motherfucker.
Oh! He knocked out Todd Gordon.
Knocked him out.
And then Bill Alfonso was knocked out. But he put Bill Alfonso on top of him. And, Taz is the referee.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So Bill Alfonso lost.
Yeah.
That's the way I booked it, too.
No.
Or did Bill
Alfonso won.
Oh.
Taz helped Alfonso.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
And then everybody was pissed off at him. And I was like,
we just had Todd Gordon.
Everybody was chanting for Sabu because they wanted him to come back to beat up Taz because he was being a prick. And Taz didn't come out. Or not Sabu didn't come out.
Taz is an asshole. Big time asshole.
Then we went to what I thought was the main event, Sandman, Mikey Whipwreck, but it didn't seem like it was long enough. But I thought that was like the big match for the night. This is supposed to be for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Mikey Whipwreck versus Sandman. So here's where we have the interesting part of the story that I said that I was going to tell later when we started talking about this match.
Oh, yeah.
Stone Cold came out and beat the shit out of Sandman.
Yeah, Stone Cold came out there and laid the...
No, he was not even Stone Cold yet. He was something
Steve Austin. He was Steve Austin.
Not stunning Steve Austin, but...
Extreme Steve Austin?
Yeah.
They called him...
The Extreme Superstar. The Extreme Superstar.
The Extreme Superstar. They called him Stevester, too.
Steve Austin. They were chanting Hulk Hogan at him. And
yeah, because he did this whole fake Hogan thing where he was talking trash. I don't know. It was cool shit. Like, I liked it because he had long hair. I mean, shit, Perry Saturn had long hair at this time period, too. This was right before Perry Saturn and Stone Cold cut their hair. So 95 is like the great era for like ECW if you think about it.
Yeah, but
you got these big stars that we didn't know were gonna be big later.
Stone Cold came out, or not Stone Cold. The Extreme Superstar Steve Austin came out and beat up Sandman.
Beat that ass.
He beat him. And then
it's because he stole his ideas from that supper they had together at the bar.
He entered himself into the match, and he proceeded to lose to Mikey Whipwreck. It was just dumb.
And I guess they were just trying to make Mikey Whipwreck the champ. Because, I mean, he was the champ.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'd make the kid champ, too, for looking at Sandman. And, you know. And we're like, well, we could put the belt on Sandman. We could put it on this kid. If we could put it on this guy, we could put it on the kid. So, you know. Mikey Whipwreck went from a camera guy to a wrestler. So. While working in ECW the whole time.
I don't know. That match didn't really have much for me either. Like, I didn't write down much about it.
96 is probably the year we should have watched first. I
really didn't feel like that was the greatest match.
It's like Sandman and Raven is the match. You know. But,
I feel like that's the crazy one. That Kurt Angle got pissed off at.
Which one?
The Sandman Raven match. That's the crazy one where they did like Jesus.
Oh, is it?
I think.
It might be.
96 is the crazy one, I think.
I think so. They got Too Cold Scorpio to compete in a loser league match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's do that.
Alright, then we had Hack Myers, the Shaw.
The Shaw.
And Paulie Dangerously came out
Big old
and introduced Sabu. And then we had Sabu versus the Shaw. Hack
Big
Myers.
old dude. He hack you up like Michael Myers. And that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? It's so true. He been living on that ice.
Dang.
Out there in the riggedy boo.
I'm out of my drink.
Bing bong boo. Poopy poo.
Oh.
You're out of drinky poo. Is. I don't know.
It's alright. We had Hack Myers the Shaw versus Sabu. Slingshot drop kick by Sabu. Was good. Slingshot leg drop.
Got him.
Like
boom.
Like 3 or 4 DDTs. Chair shots were hard. Solid. Air Sabu off the chair was a good spot. He came up, jump, step on a chair, launch himself, and
bam,
side butt into him or whatever.
Sabu's a master at what he does.
Yeah.
He's just a master. I love everything Sabu does. Doesn't matter what he's in, what he's doing. The man's a genius of the hardcoreness.
He was good.
You know. I think
he is good.
King. I think he's king.
I haven't.
His whole body's filled with scars.
I haven't seen anything of him recently, but he was good when he was wrestling actively.
It's Sabu and Robbie down.
Yeah.
Sabu's a juggalo too. Yeah, and he can't really write and spell and stuff. But he is a member of my Wrestling Matt Facebook page. Oh, he joined us on this adventure here.
Springboard solid match.
Terry Bronk.
Atomic facebuster off the top ropes. The flip, Terry Brunk off the top rope, flip and leg drop facebuster thing with the chair.
Shout out to you, fella. We love you here at the show, man. Sabu is the man, okay?
Joey Styles called it the Atomic Arabian facebuster. That, man.
Atomic Arabian Gold Crusher. Wow. It's a good name. Anything Sabu sounds good. So.
That was good. Yeah.
Got my vote on it.
It was good. Always.
Yeah, I like how they mentioned that it, this pay-per-view, for me, I liked it because they mentioned, Thanksgiving was either just around the corner or whatever, or they mentioned Thanksgiving within the pay-per-view as well. At some points, they did that.
Then we got next match. Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer and Raven and Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
The main event.
Yeah, it was a what? 1-on-1?
No, it was a tag team.
Tag team.
But it was tornado tag, so it was just chaos. There was nothing, you couldn't really tell what was going on.
Yeah, Cactus with, damn, I can't remember the tag team name. You just said it.
Oh, they were wearing the Dungeons of Doom shirt.
Yeah.
Cactus was wearing a Dungeons of Doom shirt.
Yeah. And it was
I say they because it's Mick Foley and he has 3 faces, but Cactus was...
Yeah. In the back of it was this big heart with the name Dungeons of Doom.
It was airbrushed.
Yeah,
Sure.
It was made to look like a little teeny bopper. Love, only fangirl.
Fangirl of Dungeons of Doom, yeah.
Yeah. Dude love-esque.
Yeah.
So, I like that.
And that was interesting.
Definitely.
But then he pulled that shirt off, and he had an Eric Bischoff face.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And
I thought I was watching a whole nother...
The back of the shirt said, "Forgive me, Uncle Eric."
Yeah, forgive me, Uncle Eric.
Yes.
For I have been a sinner. I may go to hell.
And they pulled his face up, Eric Bischoff's face up, and beat the crap out of Tommy Dreamer, just punching the crap out of Eric Bischoff.
That's right, yeah, man. They all were bloody in that match.
Yeah.
At first Tommy wasn't, and then Tommy was the bloodiest.
Yeah, everybody got bloody.
It was color all around.
It was like Ric Flair. Matt Jackson talks about how much he hates when Ric Flair bleeds.
I love it. I love when he bleeds, but I don't like him. It is a lot. It's like a swamp, His hair turns red. There's so much color that this was a fully colored coloring book, okay?
Yeah.
So, it's no page to be colored on no more. That's how much color they got.
Yeah.
No page left. Everything's fully colored.
Yeah. It was Funk and Dreamer who won. Feel good nostalgia.
Why wouldn't they win?
Of course.
Funkin' whatever. Funkin' Dreamer. Funky Dreams. Pingers.
And the main event. That was the main event. I feel like this pay-per-view...
That's the main event when they should have the World Championship be the main event.
I feel like the pay-per-view just wasn't that great.
They just knew that Terry Funk and all that.
There were some big matches. That was good.
That's the main course. Doesn't matter if it's tag team titles or not.
There was good matches that were good, but it was just... It kind of like when the Undertaker streak took over the main event spot in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It was just because of its prestige and not anything about the title.
It didn't matter about anything that happened in the match. You knew he was going to win. It was just the who's going to be able to lose to him next. Who's losing to him next. And that's what we always wanted from that. So, yeah.
The main event of WrestleMania.
Main event of WrestleMania for what? What? Which one?
What is it going to be now?
Oh, they're not having the streak no more? I mean, they've been doing it. They'll do it. It's fine. It'll be fine. We do have Bray Wyatt. Feel confident in him to bring that Undertaker vibe. The next, that type shit.
Yeah, I guess so. I worry about that. And I worry about, like Roman. Who's going to be the next face? Who's going to be the next Rock? Who's going to be the next John Cena? John Cena can't be that person anymore because he's not around enough to be that person.
Well, Roman is right now, but who's going to step up and be
He's not the face.
Nobody.
He's the heel that's leading the company because we don't have a face.
I really would. I don't know. I would want Karrion Kross or either Cody Rhodes come back and Cody Rhodes takes that belt. Some reason I want Cody Rhodes to have that damn belt. And I want him to
He could come back as the American Dream.
Yeah, I don't know how to go about, if I had to fantasy book it.
Actually getting that name from his dad?
Yeah, I don't know. So.
Or Dustin.
You've got.
Dustin come back.
You got Cody Rhodes to take the title from. You've got Logan Paul coming up in Saudi Arabia.
Ew.
I mean, that might happen. Who knows? You got one punch. You got 3 seconds to pin somebody. So anything is possible in 3 seconds.
I don't want
either
of them to have the title. I don't want either of them.
If he retains, I think the next match is when he's losing.
I'd much rather Logan Paul take the title, though, than Roman continue to keep the title. His character's stale. I'm tired of him. I don't like either of them. I don't want to watch the match. I said Matt Jackson. Last time I said, Matt Jackson, if we watch this pay-per-view and we're going to review it, I'm going to turn off the goddamn pay-per-view at the end of the pay-per-view so I don't have to watch this shit. And I'm just going to let you review it because I don't want to watch it. They're both bullshit.
Well, yeah. I ain't really that, I'm just, I don't know, it's something different. I never thought that Logan Paul would be going up against, Roman Reigns, and his brother's going up against Anderson Silva.
The only reason we have to deal with this bullshit is because we always have a celebrity at WrestleMania and they couldn't find anybody that mattered.
And they're always getting somebody that's got some type of social media buzz and hype and popularity, and it's a bunch of foreskin, Total foreskin.
Garbage is what it is.
Yeah. Bunch of wool being pulled over your eyes. But it is all good. I think November to Dismember was a Dismember. I keep saying it like
November
that.
to Remember
November
was a decent pay-per-view, but it wasn't the best.
It was. The best. But
it was good. I mean, it was okay.
But it was good.
I gave it a 7 out of 10, which is decent, but not the best.
Yeah. I liked it. It was good. We just took and was like, okay, randomly, let's just go with basically randomly. So 1995. 90s is a good time anyway, sometimes.
We might have still been too young to remember that.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. It was the Rey Mysterio match.
88.
I remember the other one.
88.
Yeah. Psychosis name had. So. Yeah.
I think we were like. Seven years old? Yeah. So we may not remember that.
Yeah, I probably didn't even see it.
Never probably saw it, yeah.
I don't even think they even had pay-per-views. I know I was watching it at some point. I don't know what time, what age I was when I was watching ECW. But
we wouldn't have known about it. It was more of a Philadelphia regional thing. Yeah. It did become huge, but
it would have totally went over our heads.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. But yeah. So I guess that is
the ECW.
That is the ECW.
November to Remember.
So
review.
Welcome to the High as Fuck podcast predictions and reviews. We're gonna do a prediction of the Crown
Jewel pay-per-view
in Saudi Arabia. Chico.
This is the High as Fuck podcast.
Yes, with your boys Matt Jackson. And Joe Cole. We are here and shit. So anyway. So we are right here, and we are going to just jump in this shit. with some matches. So we've got Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Brock Lesnar,
Jesus.
Bobby Lashley.
That's another match I don't even want to watch. But I would watch that before I would watch Logan Paul and Roman Reigns. So Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley. I want Bobby Lashley to win. It's no secret that I don't like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I want Bobby Lashley to win that, and I don't have any reason other than I don't like Brock Lesnar. And I would not book Brock Lesnar to save my life with any wrestling. If I was Vince McMahon, if I was Triple H, if I was anybody, I wouldn't book Brock Lesnar because I don't like him.
You wouldn't have him on the show, bringing in revenue, bringing in that money, cash.
I wouldn't even have him on the roster to be able to bring him into the pay-per-view because I don't like him.
Oh.
He's a piece of shit.
So we'll just have Bobby Lashley standing there, fighting the Invisible Man.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, I think I might just go for Brock Lesnar, because I love me some Brock Lesnar.
Fuck Brock Lesnar.
I love Brock Lesnar. So I'm going for Brock Lesnar. You're going for
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
Smart booking, because everybody loves Brock Lesnar, would be Brock Lesnar. Because WWE should do what everybody loves. Smart booking.
Smart idea.
But I don't like Brock Lesnar, so.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It can go either way, but I really think Brock Lesnar is going to get it anyway. But we've got a Bianca Belair and Bayley in a last woman match.
Last woman standing?
Yeah.
Nice.
A Raw Women's Championship match.
Okay, so I will watch this match. This is
Bayley all day.
Now, see, I still want Bianca to keep the title for a little while. Let her keep it a little bit. No, she hasn't had it for like a month.
That's all she had since last WrestleMania.
No.
I think so.
Well, since last WrestleMania has only been a few months because it's been since March.
She's had it forever.
March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 8 months.
It's time for Damage Control to take over. And Bayley's back on top.
Bianca is finally getting her time in the sun.
Women standing.
Bianca's finally getting her time in the sun.
Bayley's winning.
Go Bianca. Booker WWE, I'm telling you right now.
Booker
Book
T.
her.
Booker T.
Book Bianca. That's what the people want. Matt Jackson is just craving his way, but the people want Bianca.
The people want what the people want.
To have her time in the sun.
No.
Come on, Bianca.
Not this time around. And the sad thing is, like, for me, is knowing any titles on the line and they're in Saudi Arabia, it's just not going to be, no titles are going to change hands over there in Saudi Arabia. Sorry, Saudi Arabia, but nobody's going to be taking their titles at your shows. It's just kind of sad. I don't see it happening. I don't think it has happened. No titles have exchanged hands over there.
I'm just glad the women are getting to wrestle in Saudi Arabia and they're not fucking...
Yeah, but they'll probably be in a full shirt and everything. Fully clothed. Like, nothing's going to be showing. Like, no stomach. I don't know if it's...
We're making some progress.
Yeah, somewhat. We have Omos versus Braun Strowman. Big motherfucker.
Yeah, big guys. Big guys. What's the storyline there? Why are they fighting each other?
Because they're monsters, and Omos is trying to prove that he's the monster, and Strowman, that looks completely up to him like this, is saying he's the monster. And he looks like a chihuahua towards him, or near him. Like, Omos swallows him. Omos stood up against Braun Strowman, and it was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Really?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is abnormal.
Interesting.
And he shoved Braun Strowman out of the ring.
Wow.
With one little just whatever.
That might be
Braun went
That
flying,
might be an
dude.
interesting match, too.
Lord, he went flying. It looks so embarrassing.
So we got a David and Goliath situation,
Yeah,
but with Braun
but it's
Strowman.
two giants. It's like in that Ren and Stimpy episode where it's the littlest giant. They're all giants, but he's just the littlest giant. It's the battle of who's the giant when obviously Omos is towering over him, where he's like literally looking up to him like this. His fucking face is down here, like looking in his damn sternum.
Omos has no experience.
I mean, he's got this little bit of time he's had. I don't know.
No experience.
So, but
Braun Strowman is small,
really fast. Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that match. I'm going with I'm wanting Braun.
I booked
Strowman,
Braun,
but
that's what I would do.
I think if you're trying to like that's just ruining Braun if you get. I mean, not really, but either way they can win because Omos, if he wins, that puts him over. You know, makes him whatever.
I would book Braun, but also the other side of me that loves to book young talent would want to push Omos too.
Yeah. Because I just want to see him do some wild shit to Braun Strowman, like chunking him places and just like, lifting him up with one finger or some shit. Just like, just like manhandling him because he's a fucking giant as well. Massive man. So like, yeah. So I want to see that shit. So I don't know who to go for, but I guess I'd like to see Braun win, but Omos would be good to win too. So I'm kind of like, I'm going to go with Braun on that.
I book Braun for that.
So I'm going with Braun. Alright, so then we have Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre in a steel cage is going to be happening.
Interesting.
And I'm hoping that this ends the whole feud because Karrion Kross has got to get detached from this Drew McIntyre shit so he can move on to getting a world title. So... And that's what he needs. Karrion Kross needs to have the World Championship. He was the NXT.
You want him to step up as the next face to take the title off of Roman?
Yeah. Damian Priest couldn't do it. So,
Why not, I
mean, Damian Priest wasn't booked, but Damian Priest wasn't booked right to get him to the championship.
Why not push Drew to take that title?
He's been at it. Now we need Karrion Kross to be the champion. We just need Karrion Kross to get close to his championship title run to where maybe he can get it and run with it, Or, I don't know, I just want to see some new talent with some new titles, like Intercontinental. I need Johnny Gargano. I fantasy booked this, but I got Johnny Gargano as Intercontinental Champion on my game. So, I'm proud of that because Johnny Gargano would be a good Intercontinental Champion. So... Suck it, Jim Cornette. Johnny Same Face would make a good Intercontinental Champion.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, I love you.
Jim Cornette, don't let my colleague be rude to you again.
Yeah, well, suck it, fool.
I apologize for my colleague's actions.
Suck it, fool. I can say whatever I want. I listen to every podcast he puts out, everything he puts out. I'll be watching and listening. I listen to everything. So, I'm his biggest fan, so I say whatever I want.
Okay.
Suck it, I love you. Steel Cage, though, I think that's going to be hard-hitting and shit, and like and subscribe.
Steel Cage.
Donate, boy.
Steel Cage.
Steel Cage.
No. For Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre.
Subliminal verses and Steel Cages.
Steel Cage.
Karrion
Kross and Drew McIntyre.
You want to do it.
Yeah, I booked Karrion Kross in that. Yeah, for sure. Man. He needs a push. He can get the world title, I guess.
Karrion Kross donated today.
I guess he could win the world title. I might be okay with that. I don't know. I don't know.
Donate today.
Guys, This is the highest fuck podcast. Don't forget that when we act as stupid as we do.
Yeah. Cash App.
Yeah, I could build Karrion Kross for Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross in a steel cage. I think that's going to be a really interesting and good match for sure.
I hope it's the end all be all, probably. I'm hoping that. Because what else can you do? You can't really bleed much out of this. So it's not really.
They could take it to Hell in a Cell if they wanted to.
I think they're going to be scrapping Hell in a Cell soon. That's what they've been talking about. They stopped the pay-per-view all the way. No more Hell in a Cell. So, but then we have, let's see, we'll talk about the Judgment Day versus AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. So that's basically Bullet Club.
Who is the Judgment Day?
That is Daniel Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor, and Rhea Ripley.
Uh-huh.
But it'll be just the three guys. So it'll be Daniel Priest, Dominic, and Finn Balor.
Uh-huh.
Versus AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl. Yeah.
That's the people that beat up
Those the guys that took him out of his own group.
And then it's Luke Gallows,
Carl Anderson, and AJ Styles, the old Bullet Club.
Okay, I book AJ.
Me too. Match. Yeah. Even though I like me some Damian Priest, I've been watching him since he was.
I like Finn Balor too, but I don't like their Judgment Day shit.
I like it, but I just wish they would change their song.
They pissed me off. They pissed me off when Edge and Beth in that whole situation.
Oh yeah, and they disrespected the Beth. They can't be doing that shit.
That's fucked up.
It's fucked up, dude. But yeah, I'm going with AJ too. But yeah, whichever way they want to go with it, I'm fine too. But I think it's gonna be a good match all over. So I'm going with Karrion Kross in that last one. Going with AJ Styles, Luke, and Carl. I'm going with Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar so far.
I booked Bobby over Brock
and Bailey. So far, that's what I've gone for. The
BEST of WWE, Bianca Belair over Bailey. Bobby Lashley over Brock.
Yeah, which I'd be fine with him winning too. I just like Brock a whole lot more.
Braun over Almost.
Yeah. Unless Almost can almost beat him. So then we have tag team championship match with the Usos and Butch versus Butch and Ridge Holland, which Butch is Pete Dunne from NXT. So Ridge Holland, the guys that are with Sheamus.
I like the Usos, even though they're in the bullshit with Roman Reigns.
Well, they ain't giving those titles up no time soon unless Roman loses his belt. So, yeah. So, if the Usos lose their belts at this show before Roman loses his belt, it might be a good... I don't know. Then maybe he's losing his belt to Logan Paul. So we could have like Butch and Ridge Holland as the new tag team champions and Logan Paul as the new world champion at the end of this. What if Saudi Arabia put money into it? What if they put money into it? What if they paid, WWE to have Logan Paul win the belt? How about those money involved? Who knows? Or the Usos, the Usos and Butch Reed. Ain't Butch and not Butch Reed. That's an actual wrestler, but that's old dude. Donate today to clear up my actions.
Butch and Ridge Holland.
Donate. Let me in.
Donate.
Donate today. You have to donate.
Why are we so
$10.
Oh
man, we got about $10 worth of weed. Anyway, so I say I don't really care. Usos, I don't care. Usos or Butch Reed. Not Butch Reed. Yeah, I did it again.
And Ridge Holland.
Yeah.
Butch and Ridge Holland because I want Roman to lose the title.
Yeah, and I think that'd be good. Alright, so I guess let's take care of all the matches except for the one that has my main squeeze the best in the world, Roman Reigns, versus the best in the world at being bad, Logan Paul.
Ugh.
He's the best in the world at something, man.
Ew.
He's the best in the world at being ew. But I like him. I like him in wrestling. I don't know, something about him. I don't care.
The whole match is ew.
Let's go.
The whole match is ew.
So, I don't care what happens in that match. I'm pretty sure Roman Reigns is going to win.
I really want
But Logan Paul could get
Roman Reigns
to
lose the title just because
you got 3 seconds.
I really am tired of him. But I don't like Logan Paul, so I don't want him to have it either. So my hands are tied. I don't care.
We're not thinking about something. That Austin Theory has the briefcase. So he could cash in on Logan Paul if Logan Paul wins. So we got a backup plan. But then we'd have to deal with Austin Theory. So I don't know what's worse. I think dealing with Austin Theory, but that's the worst thing I would have to deal with Austin Theory. I already don't like dealing with him.
Can we convert him?
I mean, if he can change whatever I don't like about him, he could be. He could be. He's got the potential to be the next John Cena. So, yeah. But I'm going for Logan Paul.
Paul, and then that Damian Priest cashes in.
Austin
Theory cashes in the Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I don't think anybody wants... I don't think
anybody
wants
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and fucking Logan Paul have a brutal match.
Yeah.
Just absolutely horrendous. Just
beat up,
drag out, falling down, can't stand up. Just both of them dead.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul pins him.
Yeah.
And they throw the title on Logan Paul.
Or just Austin comes out there and takes the belt without either one of them pinning either one. It's a possibility. They could both be incapacitated. Austin comes in, pins one. Pins the champ. The match is over.
Mm-hmm.
Then neither one of them won, but Austin won.
Mm-hmm.
So, good theory to think about. Austin Theory. Yeah.
Money in the Bank. Austin, you're hearing us. Use it. You'll never hear those, but use it.
Yeah. You'll never hear those, but you'll never know our name. You'll never get this. But yeah, use the briefcase when this pay-per-view happens, because that's a definite.
Use the briefcase at Crown Jewel.
If you don't, you're an idiot, because this is the perfect time. They have to be incapacitated, both of them. Because you can't let neither one of them look weak. Roman can't look weak. Logan Paul can't look weak. Because if Logan Paul can't get the world title, he can at least get the Intercontinental. I can see him with that. I can see him with the United States Championship. Like, I can see Cody Rhodes coming back and winning the United States Championship. I can see it. I can see it now. And then you got, like, the best United States champion ever.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. And then you can put the damn strap, the Intercontinental strap on the damn... Who did I just say? I forgot. Damn. Anyway, and then we'd have like a good America. America.
Dream.
Oh yeah, Cody being the United States champion, and whoever the hell else I said is the Intercontinental champion. I'm still at Plan B with that one. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Who was the other person?
Dustin Rhodes.
I was like, the Intercontinental Championship. Logan Paul. Like, if he was the Intercontinental Champion.
Subliminal messaging. Dustin Rhodes, come back to us.
Yeah, and donate. Every dollar donated gets $1 into the show.
So we can buy weed.
To
continue this high as fuck.
Bring this high as fuck podcast. And we gotta get peanut butter and because I eat peanut butter. Yeah.
Real Doritos, not 3D Doritos.
Yeah, we need real Doritos, and we need foods. Because we have to have foods to have for these shows, and we need sodas, and we need
Yes.
drugs. No, I'm just playing. We just need
Just
marijuana.
weed.
Just marijuana, folks. I'm just playing your fiddle. Anyway, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, playing your fiddle, but we play fiddles now.
Just playing your fiddle.
So 12 hours ago, dude, the XFL to reveal team names and logos.
I told you it was coming back.
Shit, dude. And we have Buff Bagwell comments on DDP helping somebody.
They did XFL last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just seen this. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
XFL was okay. Like, I didn't really watch. I mean, I kind of watched it, but Dwayne Johnson, led by Danny Garcia, Dwayne Johnson, planning to kick off February 18th, 2023. 40 regular season matchups, 2 semi-final playoff games, and the championship. XFL games will be featured in a combination of ABC and ESPN Network and FX. Mondays at 8. New logos, new everything. So it's not going to be Vince then. It's somebody else has got it. But it's not just crazy someone bought it from Vince or something. I don't like the logo. I wish they'd go back to the old one we had. The original XFL. I might be interested in watching XFL. We might have to start talking about that on the damn podcaster.
I don't know though. If it's not wrestling related,
it don't matter. We're gonna do it probably.
It's the highest fuck podcast.
Well,
wrestling
talk
podcast.
About it in intervals, like we can put it in with everything else, and just mention it on shows. You know what I'm saying? So we want to talk about the whole thing. I ain't trying to talk about the whole thing. We can mention XFL shit. And but oh shit, I saw the first episode of XFL.
Subliminal messaging.
Donate
XFL.
So we can watch XFL.
Donate
so we can watch XFL. So if I don't get $5 in my cash app tonight, I'm holding this show hostage. And ain't nobody getting another show.
Don't do that.
I ain't. Buff Bagwell comments on DDP helping him with his addiction recovery.
Interesting.
Yes.
DDP yoga.
It's helping people. It's miraculous, But as many of you know by now, Buff Bagwell has been working closely with DDP as he tries to beat his demons stemming from addiction. During a recent appearance on The Insight with Chris Van Vliet, which I like his podcast stuff. He's good. He's good shit. Buff the Stuff and the Girls Can't Get Enough commented on the latest stage of his recovery process and continue to work with Diamond Dallas Page to stay clean. So you can check out highlights from the podcast below, blah, 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 what they said, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
This time I had a lot on the line, man, and I had a lot on the line along with my age, along with the maturity, and I was ready. I was tired. I really was tired, man. Oh, this is from Buff Bagwell. This is what he's saying. He was tired and he would have asked for help if I would have done blah, blah, blah. So, that's pretty nice to know. And as of now, I'm pretty sure CM Punk is fired from the AEW. Young Bucks and the Kenny Omega have, kind of, I guess, said they're probably coming back with these little teasers or whatever you want to call them, but so yeah, or either they're trying to buy out CM Punk's contract. Sheamus got married too. Sheamus got married recently.
Do you think CM Punk would ever go back to the WWE?
That's what there's rumors of saying that. Emma's back. Emma, the one that came out with the dang bubbles, she's back. In WWE, she faced Ronda Rousey and lost. It was good to see her just come back.
All right.
Yeah. So I see Gunther is disgusted by something, man.
This is the Highest Fuck podcast.
This is the Highest Fuck podcast. You know what I'm saying? We were founded in 1988 by a
We
man,
were founded
by a man that lived in the woods, and he created our whole podcast. And he was a homeless bastard, and his name was, I don't even know no more, but he was something. He was our Uncle Howdy, and he lived in the woods with the rest of the creatures and things of the night that will come and creep and bite you on the ass, take you to hell. So anyway, that has been the Highest Fuck podcast.
This has been the Highest Fuck podcast with your boy Joe Cool,
the predictions of Crown Jewel and some extra
and
shit.
Matt Jackson with the predictions.
Yeah, we have to bring everything to the table, bring a bunch of shit
of Crown Jewel, and it's no secret that I don't want to fucking watch that Logan Paul match. Yeah, and I don't even want to watch the second main event, the Brock Lesnar and fucking Bobby Lashley match. I don't want to watch either of them.
Well, sir, I guess, you just won't be watching it, but, it's whatever. But, it's been nice to see you. Not see you, but it's
been nice talking to you guys.
Donate today.
I hope you will enjoy this video. Donate
$100 to the Cash App that you'll see on the screen on your TV. So that will be the Highest Fuck podcast, and we are out. Flavor Flav ain't got nothing on us.
Flavor Flav.
So, Highest Fuck podcast is out.